This channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Possibly the final episode. Last we left off, Audran from unleashing Fuerschewing onto the world, and we, well, blew up the base. Free. And now we're back here home. Let's see if everyone's alright. The team is waiting when you walk in. Their faces are haggard, their shoulders slumped. Is there... Ah, crap. I apologize for the internet quality. I just recently had to download a patch for Smite. Monica, the cruise bazaar. There's so many people dead. It was just supposed to be a simple job, remember? A milk run, get into the estate, snatch some data, and get home in time for Worm Talk on the Trid. Yeah, it wasn't a milk run, but Vauclair's plan failed because of us. That's something. I get that shift, I do, but that's not who I am. I'm a soldier. I take orders and execute them. This whole thing about dragons taking over the world, the thought of them slowly hoarding everything, it's too big to think about. We're street level. We run the shadows. That's it. Worrying about these sorts of issues is beyond our pay grade. That's what they want. That's what they need. The corps, the dragons, politicians, everyone. They want us to think that we can't make a difference. They put effort, a lot of effort, into making us feel small, insignificant. But we're not. We had the power in our hands today. We had a choice and we made it. Because of that, the world is different. For good or for ill. That's right, for good or ill. We can't see the future. I don't think that anyone can. But the world is different now, and we're the ones who changed it. So did we, did we win? I'll tell you what we did. We avenged Monica and Paul. That was what we set out to do, and we did it. You watched the team take this in. Iger nodding in agreement. Glory staring ahead, lost in thought. Dietrich frowning, eyeing the floor. Blitz fiddling with his deck and pretending not to understand. Iger breaks the silence. So what now? Monica's gone, Paul's gone. Do we keep running together, or is this the end of the road? Glory steps forward, her expression is troubled. I'm afraid that I'm out on time. For the time being, you should write me off. Maybe find someone who will fill my shoes. But this place is my home, and the people are my family. I promise you, when the job is done, I'll come back to the cruise bazaar. I hope that you'll still have me. We'll be here, Glory. There's always a spot for you on my team. Glory nods. Understood. See you around. I'll miss you, love. Be safe. Dietrich turns to you. Well, I'm in. I'm getting kind of old for a shadow runner, but I'd rather die in the shadows with you people than live. I don't know. I thought I had something going there. Whatever. Point is, I'm in. That was beautiful, man. I turns to you. So Shift, you gonna stick around the cruise bazaar and keep running the shadows with me? You've done a hell of a job. I'd be happy to follow your lead. I've never run with a team this good. I'd be stupid to give it up. Right there with you, Shift. Iger looks around, realizes she forgot Blitz. What about you, Blitz? What about me? Blitz's expression is sober. I mean, sure, whatever. I got nowhere else to go and no one to give a shit about me. Why not hang around with insane dragons, assholes, toting enormous machine guns, and devil dogs that hump my leg when no one's looking? He sighs. Could be fun, right? Yeah, so come in, I guess. She snorts a laugh, and she's back to business. Before I forget, the Turkish coffee guy sent one of his street rats over before you got here. I just need to talk to you about something. Thanks. I'm gonna see what's going on in the cruise bazaar. I'll stop by the coffee shop on my way. Alright, we're gonna meet with Altu. First. Well, boss, went up against a dragon and lived. He pulls a flask from his jacket and raises it in salute. I guess it's a win in my book. Couldn't have put it better myself. So, any big plans looming on the horizon? New clients you're thinking of going after, maybe? Not just yet, but as soon as I know, you'll know. He takes a swig from the flask. You're right, boss. Of course you're right. Oh, and Shift. I meant what I said earlier. From this point on, wherever this team goes, I follow. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, what have I been doing this week? Well, not a whole lot. I finished Lost Belt 6, got Oberon. Wasn't really intending to roll for him, but I YOLO'd and I got him. Hey, Chief. That was a hell of a thing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I'm just glad to hear that you'll be staying on with the team. Well, it's not like I'm doing much else. The whole Emily thing really still stings, Chief. Sort of took the wind out of my sails. It won't stay deflated for long, I'm sure. Maybe I can introduce you to some people. I make a pretty good wingman. He offers you a tender smile. Maybe, Chief, but not right now. For the time being, I think I need some me time. Oh, sure. Oh, and Blitz, you've done a great job all around. Thanks, Chief. You too. So, I didn't really intend to roll for Oberon. I was more just a YOLO roll. Yeah. Shift, I'll admit it. You did a hell of a job back there. Couldn't have done it better myself. You've done fine, but it was my job to lead the team. So I did. She nods appreciatively. That's the right attitude. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to the next run. Just do me a favor. Make sure the decline is properly vetted. And for the love of God, verify that the job has nothing to do with dragons. Done and done. Good man. She dips her head in salute. Till next time. Alright. Glory. Glory looks up from her preparations at the sound of your approach. She offers you a slight smile. Shift. You got us through the night alive. Well done. You're running off to find Haro, I take it. That's right. He's already gone enough of a head start on me. Wherever he's gone off to will only get worse the longer I wait. So I'm hanging out after him, and I'm leaving tonight. Well, that settles it. I'll pack a bag. Where should we start looking? She smiles at you. Her eyes are sad. We shouldn't... Wait, what? I will track Haro down. She taps herself on the chest. Myself and the spirit that's bound to me. But as for you, I can't be coming with me, Ship. Not this time. The place is here. With all due respect, Glory, I'm the leader of this team. I'm the one who will decide whether I can spare the time to help you or not. You just said it yourself. You lead the team. They look to you for guidance and leadership and employment. You're the one who puts food on their tables. You have responsibility to them. They need you more than I do. Tracking Haro down isn't going to be quick or easy. It could take years. You, my friend, are a victim of your own success. You've become too important to this team, to the Cruise Bazaar, to up and disappear. The heart of Fierstel and I share a common goal and a common responsibility. We have to deal with Haro. It's on us to stop him. But you, Shift, your responsibilities are here, and I can't let you walk away from them. You're right. I've never been big on responsibility. She's right, though. You're right. Haro's your responsibility, and this place is mine. She nods. I'm glad we're agreed. And Shift, I think that you choose to do the right thing. So, will we see you again after you've dealt with Haro? You can't bet on it. You haven't seen the last of me, Shift. That's a promise. I can't say how long it'll take, but I will come back to the Cruise Bazaar and to this team. We'll be late, and good hunting, Glory. She offers you a parting smile. Thanks, Shift, for everything. Glory, I feel, is literally the one character everyone loves. Now, the Fairlight Excalibur. We finally have the things to use it now. Let's check out the mission computer. Pay data. No topic in the Shadowrun BBS. So yeah, the Oberon banner for Lost Belt 6 came out a few days ago, and I gotta admit, I was not intending to roll for him, but I rolled and I got him. Alright, let's go check on everyone. One last time. Or not? Can we? Lane. Seeing your return, Alexi Lane rises to his artificial feet, using his crutch to bring himself to his full troll height. He offers you his hand to shake. Live to fight another day. Mission accomplished, Colonel. Those that attacked the Cruise Bazaar won't be troubling us anymore. Just don't salute me, pup. Lane shuffles forward, coming closer. The smell of leather and machine oil are almost overpowering. He lowers his voice, making his words for you alone. I had my doubts about you, as I'm sure a lot of people had. You did the right by this place, and by her. This place may never be the same without Monica, but we will carry on. Indeed we will. The old troll claps you on your shoulder and then steps back. So what's next for you then? Moving on? Not sure. I'll have to see what the F-State throws my way. If it keeps you here in Berlin, well, I'll be happy to have you stand with us. The flux is always changing, and we'll need someone here to help us change with it. Whatever you decide, we will understand. We'll always have our thanks. Simi Kim? Where is she? Oh, there she is. No. I did this. Simi Kim is still here, looking more alert than ever. Her chip jack is conspicuously empty for a change. She even smiles when she says you're back! People were saying you were going off to do something dangerous, or more dangerous than usual, I guess. They weren't sure you'd live through it, or that you'd come back if you did. But I knew you'd be back. Of course I'm back. This is home, and it should be safe again. I do feel safer, and I feel better thanks to you. The truth is, the cruise bazaar is better with you here, and everyone here in it is better. I've stopped with the Sims, trying to go get clean. She shows you the empty socket, in case you hadn't noticed. It's hard, but it gets easier if I'm keeping busy. And I'm trying to keep real busy. Keep at it. Don't give up on it. I won't. That's good. Simi Kim here needed that. At least she's doing better. Lucky? Figured you won't say anything. So yeah, I have Koyanskaya and I have Oberon now. I can effectively do the looping. Although I'm gonna need some buster service to double Koyanskaya loop now. So yeah, I hope that the stream's coming in okay. If not, I'll just redo tomorrow. About the dock. Other than that, really, I don't know what I'm gonna stream next. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to think about. I mean, there's still Shadowrun Hong Kong. I'm a little bit hesitant to do it given the, well, it's about Hong Kong. Although for some weird reason, I tend to get a lot of Brazilian people to check out my streams. Thanks you guys, by the way. Algernon hums tunelessly to himself while he fiddles with one of his many talismans. When he sees you, he smiles broadly. Here he is, appetite, the clear-sighted one. To be certain, this human is to be the heralded with much praise, Algernon half-dream. Though his release of the Great Worm will have ramifications to be sure. This day is full of portent. How did you know about the dragon? A friend. The release of the Great Worm is of interest to a multitude of beings, and Algernon half-dream was among their circle. Things are different now. Different how? Her expression slackens and becomes dreamy. Before the next cycle's end, the Fuerschewing worm will speak again with the voice of the maiden. The dancer will spin, the seal will melt, and the calm lake will burn again. This I prophesize. Algernon purses his lips, annoyed. I make it sound like a bad thing. Do not chest up, half-dream. We must be going in soon. Going? Where are you going? Machu Picchu. It is in South America. I have business there that has become urgent. It will not be urgent until tomorrow, half-dream. You have time to pack up your wares. There is more to it than that, woman, and you know it. He bows to you with a flourish. Goodbye, ship. We will meet again, I think, though not for a very long time. So, releasing Fuerschewing might have done some good. I don't know. Now, two. Ah, how very propitious it is that we may speak again, O Master of Mayhem. I have a proposal for you that could prove most lucrative for us both, evident. Most lucrative! Fortune will surely smile upon our blessed partnership if you will only accept. You have my attention, Burakazi. What do you have in mind? With the blessing passing of Haram Sal, may God bestow his mercy on him, you find yourself without fixture. I wish to offer my services to you in this regard. You will find that Altu Burakazi is a most connected and business-savvy partner. Sounds like a match made in heaven, Altu. How do we start? I have already found a potential client, O Blessed One. A most prosperous one with deep pockets. He's eager to meet with you. When you're ready, take the U-Bahn to Brandenburger Tor. He will find you there. Brandenburger Tor, got it. As soon as I finish up here, I'll go meet him. Well, we don't really have much to do, honestly. Let's go. We talked with everyone we could. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning on rolling for Oberon, but I got him. Freaking 3 friend point summons, 2 tickets, and a 10. And I got him on the 10. Let's go find out who's in Brackenberger Tor. No way. The train car is empty except for the man in the immaculately tailored Italian suit. You notice him watching you for several minutes while the train rumbles its way toward Brandenburger Tor. Finally speaks. The stranger's words come out slowly in a deep, melodious tone that is easy to hear, despite the noise of the train. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each value in every consonant, tasting in them as if they were a delicacy. Hello. I assume that business with Dr. Vauclair is concluded, yes? Do I know you, my friend? No, but you are about to. The man inclines his head slightly in introduction. Hans Brackhaus. I represent an interested party. Someone who wishes to know about your encounter with Dr. Vauclair. And how do you know about that? Brackenhaus continues. My employer also wishes to hear about the Lady Fuerschewing, a fascinating creature, so unlike her brothers and sisters. It is a relief that she is now free. Dragons are not meant for captivity, the Lady Fuerschewing least of all. She was special in this world, as I am sure you would agree. I don't know. Dragons are dangerous. He purses his lips, considers. That is undeniable, and as it should be. The great dragon are old and very powerful and very, very cunning. A cunning unknowable to you. You use a bright light in a vain attempt to what? To enter? To draw strength? To burn? It doesn't know. Its epic struggle is barely 1/100th of your lifespan. The sum total of its existence is nothing against the vast scale of your struggles, your hopes, your dreams, which it could not fathom in 1,000 years. Poor moth. He leans forward. You will live and die between the beats of a dragon's heart, my friend. What hope do you have of understanding them? None. I understand. No kidding. Insane dragons are even harder to understand. I was able to get through to her, for a moment at least. Brackhaus studies your face closely. Were you? Were you indeed? I am pleased to hear it. And what did you learn? Dragons aren't all alike. That is a facile lesson, but yes. Dragons are individuals, no different from humanity in that regard. But even with their differences, Fuerschewing stands apart. My Lady Fuerschewing was a nurturer, a caregiver, rare among her kind. Where her brothers and sisters saw the world as a prize to be won, she saw it as a garden to be tended. Can you imagine? For world upon world, the great dragon Fuerschewing brought wisdom and succor to countless souls. She was loved for it, exalted, a goddess. When she awoke from her long slumber in 2012 and saw what the world had become, what many humanity had done to the garden she had tended for great ages, she struck. Struck with the rage, regret, frustration, and anguish of a mother whose children had played with fire and burned the house down, killing themselves in the blaze. She enlisted fire and death through her tears. And now she is free again, insane. The perfect addition to the sixth world. You seem to know a lot about dragons, Hans. Think your employer you telling me all this? I'm sure of it. You may consider this conversation an employment interview for a very influential client, one who pays extraordinary wounds from his knees, folds him into his lap. I tell all of you this so that you have context, perspective, before I ask you this next question, Shadowrunner. If Dr. Vauclair's weapon had not required dragon fire, if it had been capable of destroying every dragon on Earth without touching a hair on meta-humanity's head, would you have used it? I don't think so. Who knows what would fill the power vacuum left behind. Indeed, there are more things in heaven and earth than I dreamt of in your philosophy. Things you do not wish to know. Well, on to the business at hand. My employer wishes to secure your team's services for a series of operations that will likely require the remainder of 2054. Depends. Who is this mysterious employer of yours? It is no mystery. You will be working for the great dragon Vauclair. Perhaps you have heard of him? What makes you think I'm going to make a deal with a dragon? His eyes glint. Because you have already been working for him for some time now. Or did you think Green Winters found the heartfelt manner on his own? Well, that puts a new spin on things, doesn't it? The rattle on wheel on track gives way to shimming screech. Gradually, the train begins to slow. He glances up at the U-band map on the wall and smiles. Ah, this is my stop. Coming? Well, what do you know? Looks like this is my stop too. The train comes to a halt, and the doors open. Brackenhouse stands, brushes off his Italian suit, and exits without another word. As you turn to follow, your eye catches an advertisement for Worm Talk above the subway car door. Brackenhouse glances back at you from the platform, the light from the car reflecting yellow in his gaze. You step out of the subway car and follow him up the stairs into the Berlin night, into the shadows. If you don't know who Brackenhouse really is, we just made it. Berlin Newsfax contains just one report of a large-scale explosion in the countryside east of Berlin. An abandoned castle is reportedly consumed in a massive fireball that shakes the countryside and leaves a crater 60 feet deep. A natural gas leak is expected, and the location is soon cordoned off by unidentified corporate forces. This news was eclipsed when Cederkrupp announces his acquisition of Arianespace, the last remaining arm of the European space program. The Flux states anarchist rule remains until 2025 when joint corporate forces, acting with support of the German government, invade the city. It is widely known that the Great Dragon Vauclair is responsible for orchestrating this action. After weeks of fighting the surviving anarchists, a truce is signed in 2060 and Berlin is again divided by a wall. The Great Dragon Dozal Khan is elected President of the United Canadian and American States in 2057. He's promptly assassinated as he leads an inauguration party at Watergate Hotel while in human form. Popular opinion is that another Great Dragon is responsible, as only a dragon can kill a dragon, while those in the shadows hinted at an act of powerful blood magic is the cause. Grainy photographs of a large winged creature crossing a full moon above the Harz Mountains circulate in Germany for several years. Conspiracy theorists think this is evidence that a new Great Dragon has emerged, but when no further sightings are reported, the interest wanes. The name of Dr. Adrian Vauclair has since been lost in the shadows. And that's it. We finished Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Final thoughts. Definitely a hello viewer. Hope this stream's coming in. Hope this, honestly, fun game. Definitely an improvement over the first, though I kind of wish that they didn't have so many bugs. That could just probably be from that might probably just be from the developers, though. The guys who ported over this game. Love the whole team. I think Glory is really like one of the best written ones. And just the missions themselves are fun. So honestly, like the different customizations, being like able to do what you need to do, especially more about Dragonkind and just what's going on. Definitely a lot of fun. And I gotta admit, it was a whole blast just to play through it all and stream it, even if I did have issues. I definitely feel like finishing up the series though with Hong Kong. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck or noticed or anything. Anyway, but other than that, like, I don't know what else to say. Hopefully the stream's coming in alright, because I had a bit of internet issues earlier, but if it does come in, that's good. Take a break tomorrow. If not, I'll just delete the video and then stream it again tomorrow. It shouldn't be all that difficult. And these are just the credits. These guys were the part of the Shadowrun console team. I'm just skimming through it because not that many people. But yeah, we finished Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. What's gonna be next? Definitely Hong Kong, but after that, I don't know. But until then, I'll see you all next time. This is Dragon King Mark, signing off. you like what you saw, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and bell icon to stay notified, and I'll see all of you in the next LP. Laters. Please let this stream process.